Hi everyone, welcome to Abundant Gains. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Here on my channel, I talk all things budgeting, and I am a 23-year-old zero-based budgeter. If you enjoy watching cash envelope stuffings, sinking fund updates, and what else is it that I do? Budget with me's and cash envelope unstuffings, then please do consider subscribing and stick around. So today I am going to be paying back my credit card because I used my credit card when I was on my vacation in Vegas over the last weekend, and I spent a lot of money, and so of course that's going to come out of my vacation envelope. And so let's get right into it. So here is a bank withdrawal slip from Wells Fargo that I needed to go grab, and then, or money, not the bank slip, but you get what I'm saying. The cash. And then here is the $1,000 that I withdrew from my so the $1,000 that I withdrew from my savings account with Navy Federal, because that is where I keep my savings. And let's get into my budget planner. I will say, if I'm being honest, I'm quite nervous to do this because I feel like I just spent so much money. It wasn't even on purpose. It was just the fact that we were there for about 4 days and a half, and there was just like, the food was obviously pricey, and like, we were staying at a resort casino. This is shocking to me, but this is what I saved up for, and being that this is my first vacation since I started budgeting, I'm still trying to let go of the trait where I am afraid to spend my money, and where I feel guilty for spending my money. So I'm working on that, and now that I went on vacation, I've been trying to take that into practice and not be so observant of my money. I mean, that might not sound good, but what I mean is, I don't want to keep fearing of spending 20 bucks, 50 bucks, 30 bucks, you know. I was raised to always shop for things that were on clearance, that full price items were not okay. So for me, in my mind, spending just like that, just like without even thinking, is not something that I'm used to, even with all the money I have in my savings. So this was definitely one of those moments where I really put that into play, while I was also trying to be mindful, because obviously I'm not trying to blow all $5,000 in my vacation, but I also wanted to enjoy myself, and some things I had to spend on, like food and Ubers and stuff like that. This is what I have spent over the 4 days, which is so much. But we're gonna get into it, and we're gonna see exactly what I was spending my money on, why it's so much, and all of that good stuff. So how I did it, because I know that I do not have $1,000 in here because I have my 1K slips, what I do is I go to the bank and I take out the $1,000. So we're gonna put away another 1K slip, and I still have $4,000 and some change. It's just the rest is in here, because I feel like I spent about $800, to be honest with you guys. So I wanted to grab $1,000 just in case that this wasn't going to be enough. I don't want to mess with this. I just wanted to make sure I took out that 1,000. So I'm going to put away this money to just stay on track. I needed to take out that 1K slip. And now let's go ahead and get into it. Some things were before the trip. So beauty store, I went for rave accessories. I spent $57.67, and I like almost don't remember that, but I do. So I'm not gonna take that out of beauty, I'm gonna take that out of vacation. So like always, once I get it done, I will highlight it blue, or everything that's in blue is the credit card. $57, because I know that a lot of these are changed. I'm gonna round it up $1, so I'm gonna grab 58, and then in the end, when I add up everything I've spent and everything that I have, I will take away money so that it's closer to that true number, and I'll pay that to my credit card. So 58. and I'm gonna grab a 50 here. This money is not in order. Actually, why am I doing this? See, I wasn't even like prepared. Matter of fact, I have a better idea. I'm gonna grab my cash tray and put all of this money in there. But first I'm just gonna separate it because that makes the most sense. I have not done a cash stuffing in a while, it feels like, so I've already forgotten how I even do things around here. This makes the most sense. So I know I have $1,000 here from vacation and my savings, and this is what I will use to pull out everything that I have spent over those few days. But I hope you guys have been doing well. Let me know in the comments what you guys have been up to. It is Memorial Day weekend, so I do want to mention that, and of course give thanks to all of the soldiers, regardless of branch, for their sacrifices, for their time and their energy. Being in the military is not easy, and I know that from firsthand experience, and I am grateful for the troops that we have and all that they do, all of my friends and brothers and sisters. Beauty store 58, so 50, and I only have 10 5s and 10 1s. Everything else is just broken up. However, I didn't ask for anything specific because that would have been a lot to do, so I'm gonna try and just do as best as I can, and we'll see how this goes. I don't want this to be a super long video. So 58, so 50, 55, 56, 57, and 58. That is that, and that's coming from vacation. And I'll just highlight it. Family time. I got me and my mom some food from Arby's. She always asks me to run errands when I'm out and I don't have my cash envelopes on me, or like the money for my cash envelope, so I had to use my credit card. I'm supposed to use my credit card anyway, but I wasn't trying to use it that day, but she had me pick up some food. So that's 21. Now honestly, I'm not even going to round up now that I think about it. I'm gonna just try and do it as close to the number because it's gonna be different when I add everything up. You guys will see what I mean. 21, and that's family time, and that was before I left. Okay, so 20 and 21. I'll throw this back in there. Okay, so that's done. Yep. And then I spent 140 at Spencer's for the rave. That sounds crazy. Literally, I just bought a bunch of chokers and a bunch of earrings. I was so shook at how much that was, and if I'm being honest, I didn't wear a single one of them when I was there. Yeah, I know, I just sound like I'm a crazy person. And then I got gas, which was 42 from Wawa, so that has to come out of car maintenance. So let's see if I have that. So I have 20, 30, 40, and 41. I'm just going to do 41 so I don't have that extra dollar. And so 41. Okay. And then I went to Walmart and I spent $30 for clothes and toiletries. So my initial plan was just to divide that, 15 from toiletries, 15 from clothes, but I don't think I have anything in toiletries. Let me see. So I have a 30 from toiletries, but I'm not sure if I have exactly 15 from clothes. Possibly. Let's see what we can do. Maybe I can just put in the difference and not use that 20, just use a 10. Well, I do have that, but honestly, I'm just gonna keep this because I know I spent some money for clothes during the vacation that I want to use this for. So toiletries, that was the $30, and we're gonna keep it that way. I don't need to buy anything anytime soon. Then I got some lashes from Walgreens. That was $19. Let's see. Beauty. Do I have a 20 in here? Yes, I do. Okay, I'm not gonna close that up no more because I feel like I might need it again. And then I spent $15 at Marshall's for some shorts. And I don't know if I have enough for that. Honestly, it was, yeah, I do. 15. There we go. Okay. And now we are going to get into when I arrived to Vegas, which is all of this. So everything was paid with my credit cards. So I got food that night that we got there and it was $20. And then I have no clue honestly what some of this was. So I did have to pay a deposit for my braids and it was a $54 deposit, but someone that loves me very dearly sent me 40, and so I just owe 14. So that's gonna be a 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So that's done. And it got taken out of Wells Fargo. So you guys will see that I will be putting back, we'll get to that. I don't want to confuse myself. All right. And then I don't know what this was for. Like, I know I spent it, but all it said on the statement was Las Vegas Village. So I'm just going to take out 24, or we'll do 25. A lot of these will be 26, 25, 24. I know that. Some more food, 27, 20, 25, 26, and 27. And I'm almost out of my ones, which was expected. Pool bar, I did have some drinks, so that was 17, but I'm just gonna do 15 for right now. And I got some food, which was 17. I'm also gonna do 15 for right now. I did get some clothes, a bikini, 18, plus I had to go back and get another pair. I forgot about that. So 18 plus 5. I may be a cash stuffer, but I still suck at math. So 18 plus 5, 23. We're just gonna do 20, or yeah, we'll just do 20. Okay, and then the braids, full price, well, what was left was $136, very expensive, so I'm gonna do 140. I got some clothes. I did get a hoodie, and this hoodie was because the first night that we were at the rave, it was freezing, so we were like, okay, we need to go get hoodies or something to keep us warm. The second night we went, super hot. So really, I bought that for no reason, but it's better prepared than not prepared. So this is what was left out of my clothing, and it was 32, but I'm gonna put 30. Then I went to a crystal shop. You guys know I had to, and I spoiled myself. So I got $40 worth of goodies from there. And food, oh my gosh, this is a rant. The food was so expensive. The food, literally $16 was for water and a lemonade. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's all. So I'm gonna just do 16. And the other one was literally for a portion of mac and cheese that I promise was the size of this calculator. Was a little like carton holder the size of this. It was the size of my hands, so I know that this is like as close to the size. And it was loaded mac and cheese, but it literally had like 5 pieces of bacon in it, and it literally had the mac and cheese noodles with cheese on top, so it wasn't even in the noodles. We had to mix it up. I had to mix it up with my fork, and I was like, what on earth? And it was like that big. I was like, are you kidding? So I was very upset about that. I was very upset. So $17 for that. We just you know, we're just gonna say 15 because I don't have no more ones. Ridiculous. So ridiculous. Okay, now everything else that I bought, so we're gonna highlight the rest of this. Blue for the credit card. Oh wait, I'm not gonna highlight the Wells Fargo stuff. This, that. Okay, so because the person that sent me the $40, it went into my Wells Fargo account, I took those $40 out and I'm putting them into vacation. So that's where this comes in, and I'm gonna take out 40 for that. And that was the money that they gave me. I'm gonna take care of that now, so I don't have to worry about it later. And then let's get back to the top. I had to go to Walgreens to get me some Aquaphor, but I'm gonna just have to take that out of vacation because I got a tattoo. I got a little alien tattoo. It's adorable. And then food, I had brunch with a friend from Basic Training, and she was living out there, so that was fun. So that's 28. I'm just gonna do 30. Wi-Fi, didn't think they were gonna charge me for it, but they did anyway. So $10, that's all I have left anyway. Food, again, so that's anything else that's related to food and the bar, I'm just gonna add that up because, yeah. Why even, you know, go through the struggle? So $28.99 plus 2 drinks I had at the pool the last day because I wanted to enjoy myself one last time, plus some more food and some food at the airport. So $9.23, and yeah, that's it. I think that's 90 bucks. So 50, 70, and 90. I'm gonna go ahead and scratch or check mark, check that already. All right, so this neck pillow, that was a pain. Honestly, let me see what else needed to go in here. So this is where I think that they ripped me off because I had to stay an extra night, and they charged me $241 for that extra night, and they gave me back $100. Well, the resort fee, it rolled over, so it was from the $225. So really, it was 240 divided by 2. It was $120. And that has to come out of here, the 120, because my friend that came with me was giving me the other half of the 241. So I thought it was 240, but 241, take away that 120, 121, of course. See, I suck at math. So we're just gonna do another 120. So that was his 120, and then there's my 120. So we'll take care of that. And then the first night that we got there, they charged me for, like, I guess everything, even though I had already paid $400+ to be there for the entire time, and then they still charged me $225 on top of everything when I got there. So that leaves us with $200 and just $200, but I'm gonna get to that in a second. I got, like I said, a tattoo. It was $24 plus the ATM fee, so $26.50, but I'm just gonna round that up to $27 possibly, and that is going to come out of my tattoos. So 20 or 25, we'll do $30. Okay, all right, and took care of that. So that is check marked. And then from vacation to Wells Fargo, I have to put in 65. That's 40 plus 15. Oh, 55. $55. I don't confuse myself. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew that this was gonna be a little difficult, but we're just gonna go with it. And then I'll take this back to Wells Fargo. It's $40. and then I still need to take out $225 for this resort fee, I guess you can call it. So I will need $25 from vacation. So 20, 23, I don't even have it, so we're just gonna do 30, and then I'm gonna add everything up and see how much it all really was that I need to pay back to the credit card, and what's left. If it's too much that I put in here, then it will just go back into vacation. So 100, 200, 20, 30. That is the bunch, the draft bunch, because I need to still redo the math and then really see what's going back to the bank. So I'm gonna add up these numbers and see what we get that I'm paying back to my credit card with everything combined, vacation and other spendings that I made from other envelopes. So let's see. So I got $1,345. It's what I owe back to my credit card with everything else that I have spent aside from vacation. Before I added up these resort fees, I was only at like 800, which was still good to me in my opinion. This really like made everything else skyrocket. So let's see if I have close to this amount. I did not add this $40 because I feel like that just confused myself. So if I need to put that in there, I don't know. I'm gonna see how much I have now first, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do what I need to do to make that amount correct. But first I'm gonna lay it all back here because I don't have that much space. Okay, so let me count this and see what we have. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 750, 770, 790, 810, 830, 850, 870, 890, 910, 930, 950, 970, 990, and 1,000. And then this here is 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93. It's supposed to be $45. 10, 20, 30, 40, 45. Ooh, that's wrong. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95 for 5, 10, 1, 2, well, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So I knew that that was going to happen because I was adding in a little extra. I'm going to go ahead and count this and make sure that this is 1,300, and I'm going to just do 50 just to be on the safe side. So 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. And this is going back into vacation. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 67. So let me grab this, and I'm going to give that a recount in just a second and put this in vacation and see if I can put back another 1K. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9, 5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Yeah, so that won't be enough. So this is going to stay, just add it in there. Let's double check and make sure that this is 1350. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 750, 770, 790, 810, 830, 850, 870, 890, 910, 930, 950, 970, 990, 1000, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So I grabbed an extra 10. So really, I spent 1,068 and not 78. And that is gonna be right there. Okay. And I know I could have like literally just easily taken out money that that I spent. So this is what's going back to my credit card right here, this stack. I know I could have easily just like added everything up and then just done it that way, but like what would have been the fun in that, you know? So I'm gonna put this in here if it even fits, because it's quite a thick stack. And okay, this is a random edit that I'm throwing in the video. I went back and did the math because I just felt like something was not right, and I remembered that I owed something to Wells Fargo, like not owed, but like for my Uber rides that were supposed to come out of vacation, but I split it with my friend, and so I sent it from my Wells Fargo account and not my credit card. So I was like really confused because some of the numbers just didn't make sense to me. So 82 from the tattoos and vacation envelope for the Ubers is going into Wells Fargo, and then 1,321 is going into Navy Fed for my credit card, and that's what I have here. And I condensed it, which means that my vacation envelope right now is looking real thick. So I don't know how I kind of mixed up these numbers. Like, I don't have fun playing with these calculators sometimes. I went back and did the reverse math. So what I've spent out of vacation, if in the end this is all correct, I've spent 1,081. So I just kind of wanted to throw this in there really quick because I feel like that video was just so all over the place, and I was also like burning up because the AC, I always cut the AC off when I film, so like behind the camera I'm like sweating bullets almost and super out of breath. So I just wanted to let you guys know that, and yeah, because I want to be as transparent as possible. So I went back and fixed my mistake off camera, and now we are all good to go. And I'm going to go ahead and deposit this as soon as possible. So for real this time, you guys have a good weekend, and I'll see you in my next upload.